Hello Libra, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your May Tarot forecast. I'm going to take a look at what's going to be happening for your love life, your relationship, whoever you have on your mind, your love partner, your crush, your soulmate, your twin flame, your spouse. And also we'll take a look at what's going on in your career space, in your workspace. And finally we're going to get some guidance from the universe on how to best utilize these energies for the benefit of yourself and others involved. I am going to start with an oracle card. The Wisdom of the Oracle is the deck I'm using today to get a general vibe for what's going on, what's going to be going on for you in the month of May. And also have my Hermit Tarot cards here, the talking cards. So I'm going to post some messages from your person to you at the end of the read, so stick around for that. Okay Libra, let's get going right away. Just remember that this is a general read, so not everything may resonate for you, so take only what does and leave what doesn't. And if you like what I'm doing, if you like this video, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to my channel, to leave a comment. It all helps me circulate these messages with more people. And last but not least, if this message didn't resonate for you, please try checking your other placements, the videos for your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or your Venus sign. It's easy to find out what they are. If you don't know, there is a link in the description box below to the website where you can put in your information and find out in like 30 seconds. Okay, so Libra, what do we have for you? Between Worlds, wow, the card of transformation. It's also card number 3. This number may be of importance to you. 3 is mostly the part where, you know, like in the sequence, in the numerology in general, 3 is where a certain action is taken, right? Something is happening in practice, like actual collaboration. 3, if you remember the Three of Pentacles, it's also collaboration, feminine, masculine, and the divine. It can be other interpretations of the trifecta as well, but pretty much it's a collaboration. It's working together on something, it's putting in the effort. And yeah, so I'm getting that definitely you will be putting in the effort to meet your new self, I'm hearing. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that you wake up one day and decide, well, you know what, today I'm gonna start changing. It's likely that this will be brought into your life in some shape or form, but this is about how you treat it, right? Do you treat it with the open arms and you kind of support that energy and you go with it and you're excited, or you feel like this is something unknown and clear and weird and, you know, just ugh. So this is asking you, this card is asking you to be open to that change. And as I'm about to shuffle the tarot deck, I've got the Tower in the bottom, but you know, kind of on top of it, let's call it that way. Just saying, change may be abrupt. What do we have for Libra? So Libra is ruled by Venus, so I'm also hearing that you should use the loving energy of the ruling planet of Venus in order to, you know, bring in balance and justice to the situation like nobody else can. Okay, so for your relationships we have 9 of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Ace of Swords. Okay, for the career space we have Page of Cups, 2 of Coins, 5 of Cups. And the advice is the Emperor, Devil, Wheel of Fortune. Wow, 3 major arcanas in the advice. You have an amazing power this month. This is amazing. And the choices that you will make will not only affect yourself, but also people around you. Big time. So be mindful of that. No pressure. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Coins. Yeah, the new beginnings, we have Ace of Swords here as well. So in terms of the other signs that you could be dealing with, we have Aries, we have Capricorn, what else? Sag. Kind of have quite a few cups, so might be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So for your relationship, I'm getting that there is kind of, especially with this card here, there's something that, so 9 of Wands is usually a little bit of mixture of resistance and fear. It's something that you don't want to see, that you don't like looking at. Some kind of issue, some kind of blockage in your relationship that you don't like. It could be the habit of your person that annoys you. It could be like one of the, one of the flaws of character, kind of like getting the way they express love, the way they may not necessarily keep their promise, especially with these cards. Yeah, so that's something that you would cherish, and you cherish in your relationships, and you kind of hit a wall if for example, honesty and transparency is what you value the most, but there are situations with your person where that is not the case, where they don't follow that suit, they don't follow that pattern. They sometimes they don't talk about what they're feeling. Sometimes they're saying everything is fine when it's not, things like that. And sometimes, like I said, it's just if you have an agreement about something, they don't stick to it, so they don't keep their promise. And that is something that you find annoying and something that you're scared of. I'm getting, of course, that this is connected with the previous relationships that you've had, and some of those fears even go down to your childhood, when maybe one of the adults around you didn't follow through on their expectations, and this is especially painful pattern for you now. But with the Knight of Cups, I'm also getting here that both of you are willing to work on this and to bring in the energy of love, because you do have love for each other, and these are all generally positive cards, right? Especially these two. The truth is that there is love in this connection, and that means that if you put in some effort, you can transform it in the spirit of the transformation card into something beautiful that both of you will be proud of and happy about. For your career space, we have Page of Cups, 2 of Coins, and 5 of Cups. Yes, there is a little bit of emotionality and immaturity in the situation. It's possible that somebody left you down. Maybe there was this Page of Cups. It could be you, but it also could be another person that was quite immature and kind of with bad attitude, bad work ethics, I'm hearing. And something went down where it's like you got hit for that, you got punished for that, for their mistake, or for choosing them for your team or something, right? Like you were working for everyone and you were covering for them, and eventually the situation turned around in a way where you became the bad guy. So just know that this was part of the lessons on your journey. This is one of the scenarios that is bringing transformation. And what I'm getting is that there is a kind of positive, even with, like, actually in both of these cards, you can see the sunshine, the sunlight coming through from above. So there is hope, there is healing, and you'll definitely be able to avoid these situations going forward. This actually helped you realize your own worth, because this is where you, to a certain extent, had to prove it to yourself as well. Maybe you didn't pay attention to that as much, of appreciating how good you are, how responsible and committed you are, etc., etc. And now you were able, through the lens of the situation, you were able to see that and to admit it to yourself, first of all, and to other people as well. And you know, there is a saying in one of the oracle cards that words create worlds, right? It matters what kind of story do we tell, right? That we acknowledge those things. If we don't notice them, if we don't speak of them, they kind of deteriorate. And you don't want your energy to deteriorate, right? Especially if it's your place of work. If it's important to you, of course, you want to shine, you want to thrive there. You don't just want to, you know, occupy a desk or like a space in the office and, you know, check the boxes to make bill payments at the end of the month. Regardless of what your intrinsic motivation is, you definitely want to be seen, you want to be noticed, you know, as a valuable asset at work. So yeah, don't dwell too much on that situation. Again, there's transformation energies in flight, and know that this will change as well. We have 3 major arcana for the next steps. 3 out of 3. It's huge. We have the Emperor, the Devil, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so don't put too much pressure, too much force onto this. You should kind of stay on top of things. Don't let them just fly. You know, express your opinion, what you want, what you need, right? That's the Emperor energy. But don't go too far with it. Don't try to control every aspect of the situation that has to go exactly according to the plan. Because then you will delay your transformation and the new stages, right? Because you don't necessarily know, and usually we don't know what the best plan is for us, what's the divine plan for us, right? So we are supposed to stay open-minded to avoid this, that's the Devil card, to avoid the temptation to dictate how everything should unfold, right? Or thinking that we already know what's the best possible outcome here. No, we don't. And the Wheel of Fortune is one of the cards that's showing you if you ask for what's coming up and you get a Wheel of Fortune, for example, that would definitely mean that you're not supposed to know. You're supposed to trust the universe. These are the cards of advice, but I still read this as you're supposed to trust the universe, that it will know the best way to bring about what you deserve and what you've been asking for. You know, just kind of keep the boat afloat, you know, stay strong, express what you want, don't push too hard, right? It's kind of like this sailing technique that I'm getting referred to, where, you know, you have a lot of moving pieces and everything's supposed to be in balance, you know, kind of the way you work the engine, right? The direction that you choose and how you move around, the sails, the direction of sails, you know, how much they're open or closed. All of these things matter so much in terms of which way you're gonna go and whether your boat is gonna stay afloat at all or it's gonna sink and in the first coming storm. So yeah, trust is mostly about trust right now. Okay, let's get some messages from your person to yourself. Messages for Libra from their person. Okay. We have I'm ready. Then we have they are waiting for you. And you have so many choices and options. Yeah. So it looks like your person notices you have a lot of admirers. They see you as someone very attractive on many levels. I'm getting this is not just about the looks. This is about your personality, your charisma, you know, the way you shine in the world, the story you bring about. And they find it both exhilarating and scary at the same time. So they're trying to take a leap of faith because they don't always feel that they're a worthy partner for you. But at this time, again, they're kind of like enveloped in this transformation energy as well, and they're trying to take the leap and believe that it's all gonna work out somehow, even despite all the differences and the current situation at hand, whatever it is for you. Okay, Libra, I hope this has been useful for you. If you're interested in a private reading, please reach out to me. There is some information in the description box, also the coaching. So I also do readings and coaching for twin flames. If you're interested in any of those, let me know. Otherwise, I'll be back with more readings pretty soon. Thank you guys.